The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Oh no, right at the start, he loses the football. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Ready, check. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Throwing on second down. Daniels. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Calais Campbell, the longtime veteran, in there to bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That is caught at the 3.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points. Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Here's 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's going to go out of bounds, but not until he's past the 25-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. Play action. Tagovailoa. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball is going to go. In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
It's a first carry for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down. He'll stay on the ground with Mostert. That's a gain of 15. First down, Miami.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. He'll find Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back to South Florida after this. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Tua gives it to Mostert. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. To the goal line and in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Miami after this. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That one intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. A big play for the defense to get on the board. Quarterback trying to keep that play going. Instead, sees it go back the other way.
And the quarterback's doing a nice job of keeping his eyes down the field, but he doesn't sense the pressure. And I think that pressure, Mike, is what caused that errant pass. And not only does it lead to the turnover, but it leads to the pick 6.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here's Daniels. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Ben Sinnott was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Throwing again, Daniels. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's going to be caught. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Tungo Vailoa. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. And he finds Tyreek. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Sending it deep for Waddle. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Quan Martin. So, we hit halftime here in South Florida, and the Dolphins are in the lead. As we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point, something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it. I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. That is caught. What a throw. Jonnu Smith, touchdown Miami.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the back line of the end zone, a surprise, he's bringing it out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels escaping the danger, throwing and completing. So a good chunk of yardage there, but still well short of the 1st down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down. On 1st down, Daniels. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Here's a handoff to Mostert. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Once again, it's Mostert. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. No run out of the gun. This is Mostert. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 12. Tua gonna throw. That's caught by Hill. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Tua now on 3rd down. And he's in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the back.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Open man downfield is Smith. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Singletary. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They go play fake with Jones. This is complete to Neighbors. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and 4 coming up now. From the gun, a carry by Singletary. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Jones on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And what a hit there. Ouch, he pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Play fake, Jones. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Working quickly here. Purdy on 1st down. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Giants get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Jones on 1st down. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked up by Fred Warner. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
This one intended for the running back. So that brings up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. This has been a trend, yet another interception. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Into the hands of Neighbors. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the shotgun, it's Jones. That's into the hands of Singletary. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. Jones now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Again, Jones to the air. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th. That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They've got first down from the 31. Give to Singletary from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 29. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Giants will have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains. Here we go.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And now they face second down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
To throw again here on 2nd and 10. Jones can't get it to him. Incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now an inside give to Singletary. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They managed just 1 yard there. It's going to be 4th and 9. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. From the left hash, 34 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a 49er first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun is Purdy. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. First down throw by Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come up first and 10. To throw again, it's Purdy. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Dory Jackson now to return it. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Got a man, Robinson has it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second and 1. Able to get it to Singletary. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
First down throw by Jones. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. He'll throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
That throw finds Kittle. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Good now, we're ready to send this away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Play action now with Purdy. On the move, headed right. Brought in by Ayuk. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Purdy on 1st down. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Back to the air on 2nd, Purdy. That one's complete over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Third and short, here's Purdy. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And 4th and 4 coming up. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Back to throw it. He connects downfield on 4th. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. the gun, McCaffrey. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 13. Kittle brings it in. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Caught near the pylon. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Forced out to his right. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. McCaffrey trying to punch it in.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got it! Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal. He's back to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Adoree Jackson makes the play. The 50! He's at the 30! He's at the 10! And forget the interception, he makes this a pick-6 touchdown! Well, we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback! Yeah, no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. They just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick-6. Wow.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And it's fielded but not returned from the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. He's going deep this time. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Purdy setting up that play action. And the Giants are too much. They take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Into the hands of Kittle.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Looking to throw. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. 1st down throw by Purdy. Able to hit Mason, complete. 16 yards on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From the gun is Purdy. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The 49ers have taken the lead late. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And the 49ers get there and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up there. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here he is to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Throwing now. Neighbors with the catch. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now to throw. Into the hands of Neighbors. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Singletary. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. To throw. Able to get it to Singletary. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Back to throw. This finds Singletary. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. You know, he's not going to be happy the catch was almost made, but he's going to be thrilled that he broke it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Let that other guy know he just roughed him up and lost a big catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. That's into the hands of Singletary. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I just hate that. I just hate to see that. Everything on the play was done so well. Everybody did their job, but you got to finish. You don't get many chances to make that type of play for your team. You've got to come through on that touchdown.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Setting up to pass. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
One final shot here. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked by their rookie out of Florida State. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara. Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with H2H. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
And he gets this one to the 49 on a solid pickup. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Second down carry for H2H. And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory. Tackled at midfield. Offense up to the line fast. Off the play fake. Completes this one to Hill. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up. Oh, and look at this. They're going to throw. That's caught beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They strike for 23 yards. And the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Going play action, Tagovailoa. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
He brings it in. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Sanders all set to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. On the ground again with Mixon. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. Keeping it with Mixon. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him 3 on that game. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Throwing is Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Looking to throw, Stroud. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Connection made to Dell.
Never eat shredded wheat. North, east, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Back to throw, Stroud. He finds him beyond the marker. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Completed to Collins. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This will end up as a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A chain on the inside give. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
HN again on second. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. It's the Dolphins looking at 1st and 10. Two and out from the gun. This one's taken in by Hill. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Able to get it to Mostert. And this one doesn't go far. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Reeled in at the 7. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead just before halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Here we go, let's go.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He's on the move. He's keeping it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First down, Stroud. Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Finding Collins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before halftime. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Stroud gonna go on 4th down. They connect for the first. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, no more.
Here's Stroud now. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. On the move, headed right. Dell's got it near the sideline. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now it's Stroud. Tight end reels in the shallow throw.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Stroud off the play fake. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. He'll throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
All right.
Here's Stroud. Pass caught by Mixon. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
He tries to sneak it, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
Certainly dropped these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage. But I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the first down. If anything, they can see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Let the hot.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Hits his man on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. A give to Mixon up the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. He's back to throw. This one's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. The Texans have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
All right.
He's going to keep pushing for the end zone. And he lost the football. It's knocked loose. And the fumble recovery is made.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on and who recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa from his end zone has the connection to right. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain running right. And he's brought down across the 15 to about the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Tagovailoa now against the blitz. Fires over the middle, caught. He runs it up to midfield. Jalen Waddle. He could do it. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Sanders all set to send it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
All right.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll get it up to the 27. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans 14 points back. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
From the 27. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he'll get it up to the 44. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Throwing now. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to push it deep down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Oh boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception. Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S, Jets, well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. Return coming from the 14. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 34. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now Lawrence on the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, ETN gets it. And that carry gets him up to the 44 on a solid gain. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Lawrence working from the gun. He'll get this to ETN. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here we go on 4th, Lawrence. He's got it to his running back. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Here's ETN on 1st down. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here's 2nd and 5. He's got it, room to run. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from MetLife coming right up. We're back for the start of the 2nd quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. From the red zone now. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is Cook to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Play fake, it's Rodgers. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. Rodgers here from the gun. Got him in, over the middle, complete. And he's gonna bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, Rodgers. And he's not going to escape this. The Jags drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Chad Muma's got it.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Right to the air, it's Fields. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
This one down the field for Freiermuth. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. That's caught by Van Jefferson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was looking for George Pickens there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
Fields to throw for it. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Here's Carr. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Here's Kamara. He'll push forward for about a yard. Micah Fitzpatrick up to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Carr working out of the gun. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he will go all the way. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. His kick is good. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. First down. Fields. This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
A give up the middle with Kamara. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. Again, it'll be Kamara. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Saints. Groupie now on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Saints move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain. Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Off the play action, here's Fields. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Second down, Carr. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Derek Carr, touchdown, New Orleans. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Angel, angel, angel.
Back to throw is Fields. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Go.
To throw is Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.